Are you ready to embark on a time-traveling journey uncovering ancient mysteries and gazing upon architectural wonders? Set your imaginations free as today we traverse through the geographical marvels, the rich history, bustling cities, and illustrious personalities of a land that reverberates with vibrant diversity. Hello, fellow globe-trotters. Your guide, Oftheworld, is thrilled to accompany you on our weekly global expedition. Every Sunday, we set our compass to a different nation of the world. Today, fasten your seatbelts. We're weaving a story from the mighty Himalayas to the lush landscapes of Kerala, landing in the enchanting India. Before we commence this expedition, let's pay tribute to the Indian flag, a symbol of this nation's long-fought independence. The flag's three colors, saffron, white, and green, each carry a profound meaning. The saffron on top represents courage and sacrifice. The white in the middle stands for peace and truth, and the green at the bottom signifies faith and chivalry. At the center, the blue Ashoka chakra symbolizes the law of Dharma. This is not just a flag, but a testament to the spirit of India. Now let us dive into the story of this captivating land. The name India originates from the river Indus, the birthplace of the Indus Valley civilization. Located in the heart of southern Asia, India has an array of neighbors. To the north and northeast, it borders the nations of China, Nepal, and Bhutan. Pakistan is on the northwest, separated by the Arabian Sea. To the east, it's Bangladesh and Myanmar. Beyond lies the Bay of Bengal. Towards the south, the Indian Ocean laps against its shores with Sri Lanka and Maldives close by. Another national symbol, the lion capital of Ashoka, is a testament to India's history, a sculpture carved from a single block of polished sandstone. We will explain more about the lion capital of Ashoka in the Mauryan Empire chapter. From the scorching Thar Desert to the lush Gangetic plains, India's landscapes are as diverse as they are stunning. Imagine cruising Kerala's serene backwaters or gazing up at the snow-capped Himalayan peaks, all within this incredible nation. Stretching across a vast 3,287,263 square kilometers, India is a true land of contrast. And here's another fascinating fact. With over 1.3 billion people, it's the world's second most populous country. Can you guess which country holds the top spot? Share your answers in the comments. We'll stroll through India's famous cities, including the historic city of Agra, the Mughal Empire's heartbeat, and the sprawling lanes of Delhi. We'll delve into the stories behind landmarks like Taj Mahal and learn about the country's influential personalities. India has a mysterious secret that has intrigued scientists for centuries. Can guess what it is? City tour awaits. But first, India's geographic marvels. The first landmark we visit is the Siachen Glacier that holds significance for both India and Pakistan. Known as the world's highest battlefield, it lies at an altitude where survival itself is a battle. Its extreme altitude, coupled with harsh weather conditions, make it a significant challenge. Situated at the northernmost tip of India, Siachen Glacier stands as a testament to the Indian Army's resilience, endurance, and valor overcoming the harshest of conditions. From there, we journey to the eastern coast to encounter the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest. A UNESCO World Heritage Site and home to the Royal Bengal tiger, it mirrors India's rich biodiversity. Our final stop takes us west to the Thar Desert. Known globally for its folk music and dance forms, the Thar Desert is a vibrant mix of colors and traditions. It is more than just a desert, it's a cultural heritage. So fasten your seatbelts as we gear up to explore the famous cities of this multicolored nation. Let's set our sights on the pulsating cities which form the energetic core of India. These urban landscapes present a fascinating blend of history and modernity, tradition and innovation, and serve as a testament to the country's diverse culture. Each city is a canvas of unique experiences waiting to be discovered, a medley of sights, sounds, and tastes that beautifully encapsulate the spirit of India. Our city exploration commences in Delhi, the capital city. Delhi is a city of contrasts, where the ancient and the modern coexist in perfect harmony. The city's rich history is captured in its numerous historical monuments like the Red Fort, Qutub Minar, and Humayun's tomb. But Delhi is not just about history. It's a city that is constantly evolving, adapting and reshaping itself to cater to the dreams and aspirations of its inhabitants. From its fast-paced city life to its thriving art and culinary scenes, Delhi is a testament to India's dynamic present. Next, we voyage to Mumbai, City of Dreams. This metropolis, formerly known as Bombay, underwent a significant name change in 1995 when right-wing party Shiv Sena came to power in the state of Maharashtra. The name change was part of a larger movement to reinforce Marathi identity in the region, Mumbai being derived from the name of the local Hindu goddess Mumba Devi. This city is the financial powerhouse of India. It's where dreams are born, nurtured, and sometimes crushed. From the towering skyscrapers to the sprawling slums, Mumbai is a city of stark contrasts. But amidst all this, there's a collective aspiration that binds its inhabitants. Mumbai is the heartland of the globally acclaimed Bollywood industry. This dazzling world of cinema, with its glamorous appeal, is a significant part of Mumbai's identity. Adding a fun twist to our tale, it is worth noting that India is the world's largest film producer. The Indian film industry, Bollywood, surpasses even Hollywood, over 1,000 films each year. Our voyage now takes us south to Bangalore, a city known for its pleasant climate, verdant spaces, and burgeoning tech industry. Often called the Silicon Valley of India, Bangalore is a hub for information and innovation. Adding to Bangalore's cosmopolitan personality is its deep cultural roots. From its lively art scene to its delightful culinary offerings, Bangalore beautifully juxtaposes the traditional and the contemporary. We then move to Kolkata, the cultural bastion of India. Renowned for its intellectual and artistic acumen, Kolkata proudly carries its cultural lineage. Its colonial architecture, literary festivals, music and theatre scene, and its delectable cuisine speak volumes its vibrant cultural ethos. Next, we journey to Jaipur, the Pink City. A visual spectacle, Jaipur is famed for its majestic palaces, forts, and lively markets. Its pink sandstone architecture and bustling bazaars selling traditional add to the allure of this city. These cities, each with their distinct charm, are the lifeblood of India. They reflect the diversity and dynamism of this vibrant nation. As we travel through these cities, we'll uncover the tales that have shaped history and the narratives that continue to define its future. Let's continue our journey into the enthralling saga of India's rich history. We'll start with a fascinating fact about India's linguistic diversity. You'll be amazed to know that a staggering 22 languages are officially recognized in India, with an additional 1,600 dialects resonating across this vibrant nation. Next, brace yourselves for an incredible revelation. About 100 million years ago, India was actually an island. It was a solitary landmass drifting in the vast ocean. Then, in a monumental geological event, it collided with the Eurasian plate. This dramatic collision resulted in the birth of the majestic Himalayas, the youngest and highest mountain range, shaping India's current topography. The cultural diversity of India is akin to a grand festival every day, with the dominant religion being Hinduism, followed by nearly 80% of the population. Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, and Jainism are also practiced, each adding vivid strokes to the cultural canvas. They have left their unique mark on the culture, architecture, and traditions of the Indian subcontinent. We will delve deeper into the nation of India. What we will uncover next is going to astound you. Stay tuned. Our story, the chronicle of India's history and geography, commences with the birth of the Indus Valley civilization. But let's clarify something right away. This was far from your run-of-the-mill ancient civilization. Just to give you some perspective, the Indus Valley civilization, also known as the Harappan civilization, was a Bronze Age civilization that flourished in the northwestern regions of South Asia between roughly 3,300 BCE and 1300 BCE. This civilization took root at a time when the pyramids of Egypt were merely a glimmer in an architect's imagination. Now you might be wondering, where exactly was this ancient civilization situated? The answer to your query is, the Indus Valley civilization encompassed vast swathes of the region now known as Pakistan and northwest India. Modern-day India alone is vast enough to house all of Europe minus Russia, and still have room left over. Here's a fact that might surprise you. India is the 7th largest country in terms of land area. It should come as no surprise that India has a rich tapestry of languages, but the one most widely spoken, that would be Hindi. Now it's time for a thrilling revelation, and we ask for a drum roll, please. The Indus Valley civilization was actually unearthed quite accidentally in the late 19th century during the construction of railway tracks for the Lahore-Multan line in Pakistan. Imagine stumbling upon such a monumental piece of history. So, what sets the Indus civilization apart? It's not just its antiquity, but its advanced urban planning. The cities of Harappa in Pakistan and Mohenjo-daro in northwest India boasted architectural planning that could make even modern city planners blush. And did you know that Hinduism, the primary religion of India today, has its genesis in the Vedic Age, which succeeded the Indus Valley civilization? There's a trivia nugget for your next social gathering. However, even now, certain mysteries about this civilization baffle scholars, like the abrupt decline of this civilization around 1900 BC. Additionally, the Indus script, a form of writing discovered on numerous artifacts, remains a cryptic puzzle. What tales and history might it be concealing? We invite you to share your theories below. Remember, we're delving into a period marked by urban evolution, intricate craftsmanship, and unveiled mysteries. Stick around to witness the transition from the ancient city ruins to the onset of the Vedic Age. The Vedic Age marked a significant turn in India's history around 1500 BCE. This period is named after the Vedas, the oldest scriptures of Hinduism. The term Vedic actually comes from the word Veda, which refers to the ancient religious texts of Hinduism. The Vedic Age is named so because it was during this period that these texts were composed. Here's a fun fact. Hinduism, practiced by about 79.8% of the population, is the most prevalent religion in India. The Vedic Age witnessed a shift from primarily pastoral life to settled agriculture. Would you trade your city life for a pastoral or agricultural one? Tell us your choice in the comments. The Vedic Age also witnessed significant developments in science, particularly in the field of astronomy. Vedic scholars observed celestial and their movements, leading to the creation of a lunar calendar. Culture and art flourished during this period. The Vedas themselves, written in the ancient Sanskrit language, are considered literary masterpieces. Hold on to your hats, folks. The age had a profound impact on Indian society, culture, and religion. It shaped the social structure, introduced spiritual concepts that are still prevalent today, and fostered scientific and cultural advancements. You might find this surprising, but echoes of this period can still be heard in modern India, from the rituals performed in Hindu temples to the verses chanted during spiritual ceremonies. As the Vedic Age faded, the Mauryan Empire began to rise to prominence around 322 BCE. But that, my dear listeners, is a tale for another time. So stay tuned for the next chapter of our journey through India's rich and captivating history. Remember, you're here with us exploring the magical lands of India, with culture, diversity. Before we wrap up, here's a challenge. Can you name the four Vedas? Keep your eyes peeled. The answer to this mystery awaits in the conclusion. Stay curious, stay thrilled. We've got more exciting tales waiting for you. Let's embark on a voyage back to the classical chapters of Indian history, illuminated by the powerful reigns of the Mauryan Empire, followed by the Gupta Empire. The Mauryan Empire, rooted in 321 BC, expanded from the spine-chilling heights of the Himalayas in the north to the sun-scorched Deccan Plateau in the south. Quite an expedition, isn't it? Now let me stir your thoughts. Have you ever felt such remorse over an act that it compelled you to alter your lifestyle completely? Ashoka experienced this profound transformation. Popularly known as Ashoka the Great, he was a powerful emperor who ruled most of the Indian subcontinent from around 268 BCE to 232 BCE. After witnessing the atrocities of the Kalinga War around 262 BC, his heart reverberated with remorse that he embraced Buddhism, morphing into a purveyor of peace. His transformation led to the propagation of Buddhism through his famous edicts that were inscribed on rocks and pillars, serving as the ancient equivalent of today's tweets. The lion capital of Ashoka, a symbol of his Dharma or law that are now the national emblem of India, are a testament to his transformative journey. Buckle up as we leap into the era of the Gupta Empire, often lauded as the Golden Age of ancient India. Commencing in 320 AD, it ushered in prosperity and cultural advancements. This was a period when art, science, and mathematics bloomed like wildflowers in a lush forest. The Gupta rulers were not just sovereigns but patrons of education and culture, mirroring the sugar daddies of ancient Indian education. Can you guess the location of the world's first university? If you thought of Harvard or Oxford, you're about 1,500 years behind. It was Nalanda University, a beacon of knowledge during the Gupta era, magnetizing scholars from across the globe. It was the Harvard of its epoch, minus the student loans. Nalanda University's claim to the title of oldest university is debated, with Morocco's University of Kairouan, founded 859 CE, holding the title of oldest continually operating university for some, while the ancient Taxila University in Pakistan, established around 700 BCE, adds another layer to the discussion depending on how we define university. In terms of population, the Mauryan Empire boasted about 50 million inhabitants, while the Gupta Empire was home to around 33 million. A considerable population given the absence of online dating apps. The most widely followed religion? Hinduism, trailed by Buddhism. A lesser-known fact, the game of chess and the concept of zero, both originating during the Gupta era. Fascinating, isn't it? Now let me prompt you with a question. What's your treasured Gupta-era innovation? Also, do you hypothesize that the Mauryan Empire would have thrived if Ashoka hadn't adopted Buddhism? Drop your intriguing responses in the comments below. The Mauryan and Gupta empires, despite their eventual decline, left an enduring imprint. The principles of governance, the emphasis on education, the blossoming of arts and sciences, and the promotion of peace are all echoes of these grand empires. Even after the dissolution of the Gupta Empire, India experienced a wave of invasions and the emergence of regional powers. But the reverberations of the Mauryan and Gupta eras still pulsate today, echoing in the heart of the Indian culture and civilization. Remain till the end of this video as we rewind to the times of these monumental empires and prepare to be astonished by some incredible facts. Why are you viewing this video? To learn, to comprehend, and to cherish the richness and diversity of Indian history. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this enlightening exploration. Curious about what's next? Let's just say our time travel isn't over yet. The medieval period in India, a land of diverse terrains and climates, unfolded against a backdrop of sprawling plains, rugged mountains, lush green forests, and expansive coastlines. Hosted the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate and the Mughal Empire, two powerhouses that engraved their importance on the subcontinent's vibrant historical tapestry. One such fascinating anecdote is about the Taj Mahal, a testament to love and a World Heritage Site, which attracts approximately 7 to 8 million visitors annually, despite a recent dip to over 5 million during the pandemic. Now let's dive deeper. How many of you can name all 5 dynasties of the Delhi Sultanate? The answer will be revealed soon, so stay tuned. The Delhi Sultanate, a Muslim kingdom based in Delhi, reigned from the late 12th to the early 16th centuries. It was a whirlwind period of political turmoil, with the subcontinent experiencing the rise and fall of different dynasties quicker than a Bollywood romantic movie. The sultans played a critical role in spreading Islam, leading to a unique cultural mix. Next, let's examine the Mughal Empire, shall we? Emerging in the early 16th century, founded by Babur, a Central Asian prince of Mongol and Turkish descent, the Mughal Empire was a period of grandeur and sophistication. Not only did the Mughals rule, but they were also patrons of arts and architecture. Here comes symbol of their love for architecture, the Taj Mahal. It was built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as a symbol of eternal love for his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. The empire's influence was so significant that it often marks the beginning of modern India. Just think, wouldn't it be fascinating to witness an empire that essentially initiated modernity in one of the world's oldest civilizations? Their reign gave us the distinct Mughal architectural style, a blend of Persian, Turkish, and Indian elements, yet there's more to the Mughal tale than bricks and mortar. The Mughals left a rich cultural legacy that penetrated every social stratum. They introduced new forms of literature, music, dance, and painting, instigating a cultural explosion that enriched India's cultural landscape. But wait, there's a twist to this story. By the mid-18th century, European traders started making their presence known on Indian shores. The end of the Delhi Sultanate was looming, and a new chapter in Indian history was about to begin. The medieval period concluded with the arrival of European traders and the 5 dynasties of the Delhi Sultanate. The slave dynasty, also called the Mamluk dynasty, the Khilji dynasty, the Tughlaq dynasty, the Sayyid dynasty, and the Lodi dynasty. From as early as the 15th century, India served as a crossroads of empires and kingdoms. Its abundance of spices and textiles turned it into a hub of commerce and culture. Now, we're about to delve into a pivotal transition that was about to shake the subcontinent. Here's an interesting tidbit. The Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama was the first European to reach India by sea on May 20th, 1498. His journey marked the first linkage of Europe and Asia by an ocean route, fusing the Atlantic and the Indian Oceans definitively for the first time. This was a significant that connected the West and the Orient. The allure of extraordinary treasures and vast wealth began to shape the future from this point. We'll now delve deeper into the colonial period in India, the epoch characterized by the arrival of European powers. The Portuguese, Dutch, French, and British all made their mark in India during this period, each vying for control over India's wealth of spices and textiles. However, it was the British who ultimately controlled the reins, initiating the era of the British Raj. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 was a key moment during this period, indicating a broad rebellion against the British East India Company's rule. British Raj's impact on India was profound and extensive, with both positive and negative consequences. It spearheaded the modernization of India's infrastructure, education, and legal system on the one hand, and led to economic exploitation, cultural deterioration, and political domination on the other. Now let's take a pause here and focus on a significant figure in India's struggle for independence, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi played a pivotal role in this struggle, bringing to his fight a philosophy of non-violence and civil disobedience. His peaceful protests and powerful speeches mobilized the masses, turning common men and women into freedom fighters. The fight for independence was a long and arduous journey, marked by numerous sacrifices and acts of dissent against British rule, with Gandhi's leadership and principles leading the way. This struggle culminated on August 15, 1947, when India gained its independence. Here's a fun fact. Despite being famed for its spices, did you know India is the largest milk producer? True, cows over curry. Now, how did this historic shift, largely molded by the teachings and philosophy of Gandhi, shape India into the democratic republic we know today? Stay tuned. Post-independence India embarked on a journey to establish itself as a republic. The ink had barely dried on the documents of independence when India faced its first massive challenge, the partition. Splitting up British India into two separate dominions, India and Pakistan in 1947, triggered one of the largest mass migrations in human history. This partition led to a population shift like no other. Now back to our story. Despite these tumultuous beginnings, India quickly found its footing. Talk about setting some high goals, right? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar played a pivotal role in ensuring democratic values were firmly embedded in the nation's fabric. And just to give you a quick pause from all the history, here's a fun fact. India is home to the largest number of vegetarians in the world. You heard it right, more than half of the population in India is vegetarian. In the decades that followed, India faced numerous obstacles, including socio-political unrest, economic crises, and regional conflicts. But like a Bollywood movie with a dramatic plot twist, India showcased its resilience. Leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, and Atal Bihari Vajpayee steered the nation through these challenges, shaping India's political and socio-economic landscape. The late 20th century saw India liberalizing its economy, opening its doors to foreign investment. This economic reform, initiated in 1991 under the leadership of then Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao and Finance Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, catapulted India onto the global stage. By now, I'm sure you've realized how rich and diverse India's journey has been, but we aren't done yet. India has made strides in various fields, from technology and space exploration to healthcare and education. The growth of the nation's tech industry in particular has been remarkable. Bangalore, often referred to as the Silicon Valley of India, is a testament to this progress. However, India's journey is far from over. The nation continues to grapple with issues such as poverty, corruption, and social inequality. Yet with every challenge, India continues to evolve, driven by the indomitable spirit of its people and the unyielding belief in the strength of its democracy. Today, India stands as the world's largest democracy, but before we wrap up, India also has some of the world's most diverse and unique wildlife. But there's a particular animal that holds a special place in the heart of the nation. Can you guess which one it is? India, the home of the world's largest democracy. Its democratic ethos, currently steered by a varied array of political forces, indeed makes it an engaging subject. Now, for your second homework assignment, can you enlighten me about when the Indian Constitution was adopted? Go ahead. Display your knowledge in the comments below. Distribution of power in India is as intricate as one of its classical Kathak performances, a delicate equilibrium between the central government and the states. However, during emergencies, India transforms into a unitary state. Seems complex? Don't sweat, we'll simplify it for you. We certainly don't want to lose our way in this maze, do we? India's parliament is a two-chamber event, the Rajya Sabha, or the Council of States, and the Lok Sabha, or the House of the People. The Rajya Sabha, a perpetual entity, boasts a diverse ensemble of 238 members from states and union territories, with an additional 12 members nominated by the President for their exceptional contributions in arts, literature, science, and social services. Here's another interesting fact. Did you know the national fruit of India is the mango? More questions, more excitement. Enter the Lok Sabha, where members are chosen directly by the citizens and where our lead player, the head of the government, makes his mark. He presides over the Council of Ministers, devising policies for social economic progress and international relations. Stick with us, the main course is just around the corner. History has graced India with legendary figures like Mahatma Gandhi, who sealed India's independence on August 15, 1947, and Rabindranath Tagore, who bagged the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. This cultural wealth plays a crucial role in shaping government's policies, such as the Goods and Services Tax and the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana for financial inclusion. India, a splendid tapestry of diverse cultures, history, and democratic governance, never ceases to captivate and inspire. If you've stayed with us till now, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button, else you'll miss out on the weekly explorations we've planned ahead. And guess what's even better? That bell icon that ensures you never skip our latest explorations. So stay tuned, stay inquisitive, and remember, you're here because you are passionate about exploring the intriguing facets of our world. In our exploration of India's rich history and diverse culture, we can't overlook the iconic figures who've left an indelible mark on the country. Their contributions have shaped India's identity, both in the past and present. In the chapter about post-independence era, we turn to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chief architect of the Indian Constitution. He fought tirelessly for the rights of the Dalits and other marginalized communities, sort of like a social justice superhero. In the field of science, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was instrumental in India's space and nuclear programs. He was also known as the People's President for his humility, and his dedication was as strong as the gravitational pull of a black hole. In the realm of arts and literature, Rabindranath Tagore is like the Shakespeare of India. His composition Jana Gana Mana is India's national anthem. Its melody is as comforting as a warm cup of chai on a rainy monsoon day. And now let's not forget to mention the heart of Indian film industry, Bollywood, based in Mumbai. Bollywood's global influence is undeniable, with approximately 2,000 movies produced annually, one of the largest centers of film production in the world. It's not only a massive contributor to the Indian economy, but it also plays a vital role in shaping and reflecting the cultural ethos of India. Its energetic dance sequences, soulful music, and storylines have captivated audiences worldwide, marking India's footprints on the global entertainment map. Continuing our journey, there's Mother Teresa, a symbol of compassion and selflessness, who probably had the largest heart in the 20th century. But wait, did you know that she was not an Indian by birth? Though recognized for her work in Calcutta, Mother Teresa's journey began in Skopje, which is now the capital of North Macedonia. There's a phrase in India, unity, diversity, and it's not just about the people, but also about the geography. Did you know that India is the only country to have both the lion and the tiger in its wildlife list? These are just a few gems amongst the galaxy of luminaries and fascinating facts that form the mosaic of India. Their stories continue to inspire and motivate, leaving a legacy that transcends time and geographies. But before we wrap this up, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Stay tuned, stay curious. As we move forward in our journey, let's immerse ourselves into the vibrant cultural heritage of India. A country so diverse, it's often described as a museum of cultures. It's not just the people and their languages, it's also about the myriad of festivals celebrated with pomp and splendor. From the colorful Holi, the festival of colors that marks the arrival of spring, to Diwali, the festival of lights that celebrates the victory of light over darkness. And let's not forget about the traditional Indian dance forms, each one unique and beautiful in its own way. From the graceful Kathakali of Kerala, known for its heavy, elaborate makeup and costumes, to the energetic Bhangra of Punjab, performed during the harvest festival of Baisakhi, and the cinematic dances of Bollywood, blending classical and folk dance forms with Western pop and jazz. India's music is as diverse as its dance, with two main types of classical music, Hindustani from North India and Carnatic from South India, along with countless folk traditions. And then there's the globally recognized Indian film music, often referred to as Bollywood music. The cuisine of India is a gastronomic delight, with every region offering its distinctive culinary traditions, from the spicy biryanis of Hyderabad to the sweet rosagullas of Bengal. Indian cuisine is a tantalizing blend of flavors, colors, seasoning, nutritional balance, fragrance, taste, and visual appeal. India's traditional arts and crafts are also a significant part of its cultural heritage. From the intricate weaves of Banarasi saris to the delicate Pietra Dura work on the walls of Taj Mahal, each piece is a testament to the skill and creativity of Indian artisans. So, buckle up as we continue our journey through this incredible land of diverse cultures, traditions, and heritage. And while you're at it, can you guess the number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India? Let's see who gets it right in the comments below. Stay tuned, stay curious, and remember, the journey is just as exciting as the destination. Wrapping up our journey today, the answer to the Vedic challenge is unveiled. The answer is Maharshi Dayanand Saraswati, the founder of the Arya Samaj. This is Oftheworld, signing off for the moment, yet before we part ways, let's relish a final trivia nugget. Were you aware that the Delhi Sultanate was the first Islamic governance in India led by Turkish slave soldiers known as Mamluks? But remember, curiosity might have killed the cat, satisfaction brought it back to life. Until our next episode, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, laughter is the best history lesson.